Purchase your tracks today.
Hey guys, it's your girl Ebony Inspired. Hey. As you guys can tell by today's title, today we are going to be doing a Kylie Jenner Stormy Collection inspired makeup look. But here is the catch. We are not going to actually be using makeup from that collection. We are going to be using makeup of our own to create this look. So before we get started, you guys already know what to do. Don't forget to go ahead and subscribe to that Ebony Inspired Fan Bam. Y'all know you gotta get your cousins, invite your sisters, invite your everybody, especially under this quarantine. Sis, what else are you doing? Go ahead and subscribe, and let's go ahead and get started. So eyebrows are on. I try to make them as Kylie Jenner as possible. I think that looks pretty good. Okay guys, so we are going to now go in with our primer. Our face is going to be matte, but we're going to do some highlighted parts. So I am going to go ahead and start off with my Tarte Timeless Smoothing Primer. And I have shown you guys this primer in another one of my videos. I love it so much. It really fills in all your pores. So what I'm doing is I'm just putting that all over our face. Now we are going to do our eyes while our primer is setting in. We are going to use the Mercier Flawless Fusion UltraLongwear Concealer. And normally I go for a really white base over my eyes. But since this makeup look doesn't require a very bold look, I'm not gonna go too crazy when it comes to my base. This very subtle, nice shade. It's not too bright, but at the same time, it's definitely going to make our eyeshadow pop. I'm going to take my beauty blender. This is a Tarte beauty blender, and it is damp, and I'm just going to smoothen that out. Just like that. What I'm going to do is go ahead and start off with the eyeshadow look. But I want to let you guys know that I will be using a couple of palettes for today's tutorial. Now the palettes that I have chose today are palettes that are very popular. So many of you guys probably already have the palettes. If not, the shades in these palettes are very similar to a lot of shades that you guys may already have. We are going to start off with our transition shade, and that is going to be from the Huda Beauty palette. This is the Rose Gold palette Remastered. I am going to go in with Dollface, which is this pink. It is bright. I'm gonna go in with my Morphe times Jaclyn Hill brush, and this is in JH33, and I'm going to put that all over my eye. So just right above the eyelid and right below the brow bone. In Kylie's look, I noticed that she kind of drags the color a little bit past her eye, just like that. So we're just gonna pass it just a little bit.
Purchase your tracks today.
As you can see, the transition color is nice and blended out. Now I'm gonna go in with Risque. Risky, yeah, your body risky. Anyways, if you like the video, then you know. So Risque, which is this really pretty dark violet-ish looking color. So we are going to take a little brush so that we can be very specific with where we're placing that color. Now we are going to go in with our center shade. I'm going to go in with my Morphe 35B palette. Now, a lot of you guys have Morphe palettes, but there is this pink right here. It has a little bit of shimmer to it. So we're going to go in with that, and we're going to go in with the color on top of that, which is like completely shimmer, but it does have a light pink shade to it. So what we're going to do with that is I'm going to take a flat top brush. I'm going to dip in that darker solid pink color first, and I'm going to go ahead and apply that to the center of our lid. And what I'm going to do, because what Kylie Jenner does is she drags that shade a little bit further up, and my eyes just automatically popped. Just going to take the color on top of that, which again is that shimmer pink shade, and I'm just going to put it on top of that shade just to really make it pop. This is the Urban Decay Born to Run palette, still sold at Sephora. I got this a couple of years ago and I don't use it as much as I should, but we're gonna go in with the Still Shot color, which is this nice peachy pink right here, and we're gonna go ahead and put that on the inner corner of our eyelid. I'm gonna take this Kevyn Aucoin concealer, and this is in SX14, and I'm going to a little bit on the inner portion of our eye just to make this peachy pink pop.
I wanna take it all in. I'm far.
So before we finish with the eyes, I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my face. So I'm going to use the Maybelline Matte and Poreless Fit Me foundation, and this is in 368, also known as Deep Golden. So we're gonna go ahead in with the Laura Mercier concealer again, and I'm just gonna go ahead and use that right around my cheek area. Now Kylie's look is very nice and bright, so we really want to use a bright concealer for this look. So what I'm gonna do to balance everything out is I'm going to use the Juvia's Place concealer, and this is in shade 10. And I'm going to dab a little bit on my forehead and a little bit under my eyes, because this concealer goes a very long way. And then I'm just gonna dab a little bit around my mouth. I feel like Kylie did like a little bit of concealer around her mouth to really show off her lips. And go in with the Tarte, and we're gonna drag this concealer all the way past our eyes. In this look, concealer is actually past her eyes, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. And we're going to use just a little bit of the Juvia's Place concealer, because again, a little bit does go a long way with this concealer. Now we are going to go ahead and contour. I feel like this is one of the most important parts of the makeup look, because you want to angle your face in the way that Kylie has it, and that's going to make the makeup look as similar as possible. I am going to take this ebony brown shade from Black Opal, and you guys always see me using this in my other videos. What I'm gonna do, and I learned this new trick, is I'm going to actually take a brush and I'm going to put it on the contour stick instead of applying the contour stick directly on the forehead, because you get more control for one, and also for two, you are not wiping away any of your other makeup products. Kylie's look As I mentioned, she does have a small forehead. I'm gonna bring the contour a little bit lower today. Her jawline is very strong, so we definitely want to define the jawline. I decided to put a little bit more of the Juvia's Place under my eyes because I noticed that Kylie Jenner's under eyes are really bright. Take a nice flat angled brush and I'm just gonna go ahead and blend that out. And it looks like she actually blends out this contour like in her eye area. Perfect. I'm going to use the Pat McGrath Labs. This is her setting powder and I am in medium 3. Once we are done with that, we're gonna go ahead and bring the color back to our face. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the Studio MAC Fix Foundation, and this is in NW48. And what I like to do is, because I don't always like spraying my face directly because it messes up my eyeshadow, I spray the brush. I'm gonna go in with the Mocha Mami Sunkissed Stalk'r by Fenty Beauty, and I'm just gonna go ahead and warm up our face. And I'm pretty much just setting the contour, so everywhere that I contoured, I'm just setting that with the bronzer. So I'm going to go back in with the Urban Decay Born to Run palette, and I'm gonna go back in with that Still Shot color, and I'm going to bring that a little bit further out. I'm gonna go back in with that Risque color from the Huda Beauty palette, which is the shade that we put on the outer corner of our lid, and I'm gonna put that below our eye, and we're just gonna connect it. So the closest that I have is the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil, and this color is in Milk, and it's just this white shade, and she doesn't bring it all the way in, she just has it in the center, so like right below her eye, like her eyeball, if that makes sense. So as you can see, it's just a little tiny bit, but it really does make the difference. Okay guys, so off camera I went ahead and I finished my eyes. Today I decided not to do any lashes because all my lashes, they are natural, but they're not as natural as Kylie has them in her picture. So I decided to go ahead and use mascara for my eyelashes all around. Along with the Hank and Henry mascara, I also used the Bad Gal Bang by Benefit. I really like this because the Hank and Henry, it gives you volume, but this mascara gives you length. Also for my eyeliner, her eyeliner is long and thin. For me, I normally try not to go for this because it makes my eyes look a little bit funny, but I did it anyway because we are following her look. I'm gonna go in with the Saharan Blush Volume 1 palette, and I'm gonna go in with this very pretty pinkish violet-ish color. This is from Juvia's Place, by the way. So of course guys, it wouldn't be a Kylie Jenner look without her nice big voluptuous lips. So for those of you guys who want full lips, y'all, the Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme is absolutely amazing. For our lipstick, the closest shade that I can find was in the Maybelline matte lipstick, and this is 560 Raw Chocolate, and it looks bright. But what we're gonna do is we're going to take a brown lip liner, because she does have brown lip liner. This is the MAC Chestnut shade, and I'm just gonna overline. And what I like to do, guys, here's a trick to make your lips look a little bit more pouty. I like to draw an invisible line, like right there. I'm gonna overline my lip, and I'm gonna drag it in almost like an ombre. You can see it gives my lips like this completely different color. And then we're gonna top this off with the lip injection. To finish off this makeup look, what I'm going to do is go ahead and highlight the areas of where my concealer already is. I am gonna go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. I'm gonna go in with a pale highlight, so we're going to go in with Forever Young, and it's pink, but it can almost look white on my skin. A little bit on her chin, just the small area of her forehead. I will be right back to show you guys the look and all the aesthetics and all of the other good stuff. Stay tuned. So you guys, I am back with the final look. What do you guys think? If you guys like this look, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, and don't forget to subscribe to that Ibby Inspired Fam Bam, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.